Okay, I've been the chair of my board for 18 years now, and we've gone through this many times. When I tell you don't walk, but run to Tom, I'm really telling you this. What I've taken away today and where I think our board can be in 90 days or the beginning of the year is going to be amazing compared to other speakers, other retreats, every year we've gone to. Again, here's a packet, here's a class. Okay, you go home, make a committee. That stuff gets boring. He actually shows you how to lay it out.
Tom talked about being a get it done board, but he also gave us the tools to do it. And I think a lot of times you hear of all these ideas and visions and we can do all these things and you get fired up and then you walk away. But this was different today because he's giving us the step-by-steps and the follow-up and the follow-through so that we can actually take action.
So Tom's style of speaking is very, very energetic, very knowledgeable. But the biggest thing to me is it's very insightful. You know, Tom is coming to you from a position of experience. And so Tom's style of speaking is you're compelled to listen. And you're compelled to really think about what he's talking about because he's done this, he's lived this, and he's trying to impart this knowledge to you.
I would say one thing for sure to consider when you're figuring out who to hire. For one reason why to hire Tom is because it's genuine, it's passionate. And again, in the time and age that we live in nowadays, spending money we have to make smart decisions. And Tom makes sure on the amount that you spend, you get that plus more. It's not under-delivered and it's not over-promised. He does exactly what he says he's going to do.
I can't say I've ever seen a board in a day and a half completely change their mindset and be open to having conversations that are difficult and growth initiatives and things that I wasn't sure we'd ever really get to. That was just incredible for me to see the light bulb moments go off in our board members' head.
All of the activities, they were all engaging, all fun. We were going all across the room and talking with each other. It wasn't just Tom talking at us.
So with Tom's experience with 8 nonprofits, I mean, where can you reach out to find someone like that? Not only who can tell you that they built these, but he's actually giving you the secret sauce on how he did it. No one wants to tell you the secret sauce.
And we didn't quite understand how to be real good board members, but now we have a plan on how we can be the most successful board, support this organization the best we can, and free up Dina's time so she can get out there and do what she does best, and that's tell the story.
He's for us. He's for the organization that he speaks with and the board that he is with, the people that he is with, the staff. He's enthusiastic about his own staff, and the way that he shares information about them is so positive, and it's just engaging. I mean, the whole experience was absolutely wonderful.
What Tom can bring to your organization is clarity. He gets everybody on board, rowing in the same direction, and it helps people figure out what their skill set is within your organization.
This retreat is different from other retreats I've done because it really helped us distill, before we even left today, the shortcomings and where we could improve and the easy wins we were leaving on the table. He gave us some simple, tried and true strategies that can really take our nonprofit to the next level.
I think what differentiates Tom from different speakers that I've seen or in different seminars that I've been in is that he broke up the learning and the education with the doing. And it came back to doing every time. Okay.
I think really what sets Tom apart from other speakers that I've seen or other books that I've read is because he's incredibly relatable. You know, he's not looking from the bird's eye view down on this organization. He's not critical. He's not anything but supportive. And I think because he understands firsthand what it's been to build something from the ground up and the struggles that you have and the challenges that you face and the mistakes that you make. He's humble. He is humble, but he's also driven, and he drives you. He wants to see you achieve. And I think that he takes a lot of personal interest in the mission.
If you're an executive director of an organization, you need to hire Tom because he's going to take your organization to the next level by really building that foundation of passionate leadership and getting your board fully engaged and invested in doing the work to build your organization and improve it.
Tom way exceeded our expectations in that we were really at a point that we were looking to do some cultural change with our organization and have some tough, really tough conversations. with some board members that have existed for a long time. And Tom was just incredible with facilitating those conversations. And
as the board chair of WRC, what was great was seeing the change between my board members that were less engaged and now seeing how they can actually engage as being board members. They were board members, they would like what we were doing, but they didn't know what they could do. The takeaway, I think, from today's event is that they started to see where they can benefit the board with their special technique. And that was really important to us, because I think now as a whole, we can really accomplish what we want to accomplish. And like Tom said, take us from this level to this level in 90 days.
Tom's books were incredibly helpful to the preparation of this event. I'm a book nerd, I'm an underliner, I'm a highlighter, so my books are marked up from front cover to back cover. If I was given an opportunity to hire Tom to do a board retreat like he did for us, and I was looking at him and I was looking at some other candidates, I think the thing that would seal the deal for Tom, for me, would be the fact that he gives you actionable steps. He gives you a ton of information after the event with a roadmap. He's not just rah-rah for a day and leaving you to try to rah-rah on your own.
He kept you engaged and wanted to stay listening and not drift off to check your phone or stare out the window. I wanted to hear to find out the next nugget that's going to take my organization from level A to level Z.
if you're a CEO or board chair, you need to hire Tom because he's going to produce results faster than you ever thought possible.